My sister is horribly depressed and addicted to adult films, and yesterday she came onto me. My relationship with my sister was pretty normal up until about 6 months ago, and we were actually really close. Our mom works a lot and always has, so we were latchkey kids for almost all of our childhood, and we get along like friends. She's the person in my family I'm closest to. She's always been pretty normal, and I never thought I'd be in a situation like this. It's all really hard to swallow. 6 months ago, she just completely fell apart. I'm certain something really traumatic happened to her. My mom has hinted at it, but I figured it's not my right to know if my sister doesn't want me to, so I haven't pressed for specifics, although I've offered an ear and a shoulder countless times. But she's become like a completely different person. She was always really sociable and outgoing. Now she spends almost 100% of her time locked in her room, and has for months. We still talk, and sometimes it almost feels like it used to, and I always make sure she knows I'm here for support, but most of the time, she stays locked in. There have been times where I haven't seen her face for a week at a time, despite being right next door to her. She has a couple friends she sometimes talks to online, but I barely even hear her talking to them at all anymore either. This has all been extremely heartbreaking to me, and I feel like a failure as a brother, but I don't know how to help her. I'm also fairly certain she is addicted to adult films. On multiple occasions, I have came home and heard adult videos playing from a room. When this happens, I will make a lot of noise so she knows I'm home, and almost always it will go quiet, but shortly after it will start up again. I told her up front once about this that I could hear, and she just looked at me and blankly told me she was sorry she didn't realize, and she'll be more thoughtful about it. But it still happens, and it didn't seem like she was actually embarrassed by it at all. Sometimes it goes on for hours. The sound isn't carried to my room, but I can hear from the hallway when I pass by. And there has been times when I hear the sounds of adult content from her room, and when I pass by again 4 or 5 hours later, I still hear it. It's also completely different to how she used to be that